Renz 510 Radio. 510radio.com.
Back at it again. Testing 1 2 1 2. It's your boy Renz Julian on Renz 510 Radio. Showing love to the Mac. Let's do this shit.
510radio.com.
Remix the classic. 510 to 707. California passion and hell on earth, cause heaven ain't here. Don't get distracted, pussy your paper, Cali streets. Time in this rap shit takes practice, and it's how we eat. Fresh out of Jackie's, wavy taper 2008. 0 to 100 rats, calculate fast out the gate. Down to the Yakalea 408, the Golden Gate. Skinny and hungry, now my hustle got me overweight. 10 years later, owning properties, entrepreneur. They gentrifying Sycamore, my block is no more. 10 cities, rent city complexes that you cannot afford. They out here robbing the poor. Rap dreaming, nigga, not anymore. I started rising, niggas plot on me and I died on the sword. My pain and poetry, I'm gonna be a black day. The game of legends live forever, peace to Mac Dre. It's raining gaming, it's raining gaming, it's raining gaming, Northern Cali. It's raining gaming, it's raining gaming, it's raining gaming, Northern Cali. That's what they tell me.
Renz 510 Radio.
All right. Testing 1 2. We back again. Had to give y'all a little something. You know what I'm saying? I dropped that. I think that was on Renz 510 Radio Volume 3 mixtape a few years back with DJ Hockey Official. Had to give it up to the man Mac Dre, one of the Mount Rushmore figures in Bay Area rap. You know, he had, still to this day, man, it's like 16 years since he passed, and so influential. The culture, originator of a lot of different, just hyphy culture and swag and style that he had, the elements that he brought to the game. It's still being copycatted today, man. You know, a lot of the stuff we come up with out here, it gets stolen and monetized for other regions, and we don't get our credit. You know what I'm saying? And Mac Dre was one of the people that, came up with a lot of stuff, man. Just had a style of his own and, real influential. That's all I could really say, And it's just like out here, they don't want to, we still kind of in a similar boat. It's like not getting the credit nationwide, not getting major deals. The major labels haven't come out here to invest, you know what I'm saying? And back then, the game that I got, from the OGs is how to hustle, how to do it independently, how to get out there and grind like an entrepreneur, become your own business. Them principles today, I still, I'm still implementing that to this day, just grinding, hustling. I was out there in the streets with the flyers and the CDs, from Sweet Jimmy's to Jeffrey's to Beehive, San Jose, Oakland, San Jose to Frisco, 330 Ridge. I'm thinking of the places I performed at and was, just passing out, just grinding and slanging the CDs, the mixtapes, and whatever else, man, to stay afloat at the time. And that work ethic, that hustle, I'll be real with y'all, I don't see a lot of that I don't see the same drive in some of these younger cats, man. I don't know. I ain't trying to make no divide about OGs versus the new generation, but it's just a different world, a different day and age, and just the hustle, the ability to have more than one hustle, and just out there at the club, after the club, parking lot pimping. You know what I mean? Remember that back then? That's when we was he was pushing them CDs, and we was popping into Breezy's. And you know what I'm saying, as a work ethic, you end up having like 10, 12 bras on speed dial, helping your hustle. You know, if you know what I'm talking about. And you know, I don't know, it's a little different now as far as the internet. Everybody's online, and people have a lot of things going on, but they don't really focus on mastering the craft. To be real, whether it's basketball, whether it's working at one job for a long time. People got a lot of options, and you know, it's just a different world today. I'm not saying it's better, not saying it's worse, but it's different. You really wanted something, you put your all into it, and you see how big Mac Dre got. They put everything in the Thiz Entertainment, and you know, that culture that they built, everything that they built is still, you know, it's still going strong today. You know, people, everybody that came up under that, you know, a lot of them got a name from, you know, the grind that they put in, you know, being featured on all those projects. So I got enough respect for them. Big ups to you know, Mac Dre and the whole Thiz for you know, creating something that's still, you know, cats now can look up to and still follow that blueprint. Create your own business, create your own label. You know what I'm saying? Hit your hometown. Go hand in hand with the CDs, flyers. It still work. I mean, you can still. I know most people probably want to stay online all day and promote like that, but you know, there's nothing like making that personal connection and you know, getting a new fan just off of, you know, them seeing how real you were in person. You know what I'm saying? And you're never too old to get out there and grind like you did when you first started. Just keep that same hunger, and that's what I got to do. I got to take my own advice, to be real with y'all. So yeah, man, R.I.P. Mac Dre. This week is the anniversary of his passing, and you know, I had to give a shout out and drop that little remix for y'all. All right. So yeah, you know, we got to talk about them Niners, man. Last week, Jimmy G, 17 to 28 for 322 yards. He came through. You know what I'm saying? You know, we all been down on him. He came through, 33 to 22 over the Chicago Bears. Man, you know, it was a typical Jimmy G game without the turnovers and no touchdowns. But, you know, he got the job done. He moved the ball down the field. He found Deebo Samuel. I mean, that man is, he's becoming right now like one of the top receivers in the league. I mean, you look at the stats, he's like number 2 in the entire league with 819 receiving yards. You know, he had 6 catches for 171 yards. He's just been balling out, man. It just shows that the work ethic, you see the difference between what he did in the offseason and what Ayuk did. I mean, obviously he's got more chemistry with Jimmy G for whatever reason. Jimmy G trusts him more. But you know, shout out to Deebo Samuel, man. He's putting up big time numbers. I mean, yeah, they got an extra game. I mean, it's 7 games. He's got 819 yards. You know, next week will be game 8. You think he's going to get at least 100 yards? That's going to be he'll be at 900. Shoot, I mean, who knows what he could do down the stretch? He might go for 2,000 yards. I mean, that's more than Jerry Rice ever had. So I don't. You know, I'm focusing on the bright spots right now. I mean, you know, last few weeks we've been down, feeling like, you know, when we was 2-4, like it was over. But hey, man, let's just look at the positive. We got Deebo Samuel balling out of control, and that boy George Kittle coming back. And I think really he's the key. He's honestly the key to the whole offense, because his run blocking, you know, that opens up wide open lanes on that off tackle play or that stretch play that they run. And Elijah Mitchell, that's another bright spot. He's looking like he's going to get 1,000 yards, and he could be like, you know, rookie of the year candidate. He's balling, man. So, you know, that's what we can build on. We got Mitchell, we got Kittle, and Deebo. You know, that's something to deal with. You know, running right over supposedly the best tackle in the league, Trent Williams. I mean, hey, we got something we could be. Let's focus on that. Only thing I would say right now, the play calling is still a little bit weird. Like they'll come out in 4 wides or like a shotgun set and just start passing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought we were supposed to run and set up a pass. You know, get through the play action. That's how we. I mean, that's just common sense. That's what you do in Madden. I mean, run, bam. You know, first down, 5 yards. Second down, 4 yards, whatever. Then 3rd and 1, you can go play action, tight end over the middle. It's basic football. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're coming out with 4 wide receiver set. And they know, the defense knows we can't throw down the field. We can't go deep really. So they're kind of sitting on the underneath routes. So, and then we'll run the ball out of the shotgun, which as a running back, I used to not really like that, man. I like to be in the eye, so you can get downhill and you can see the holes better. So it's just like weird. I don't know. There's no rhythm to the offense, even though we did win. That's my one complaint. They're not running to set up the pass. They're coming out looking like they're trying to be a damn near run and shoot offense to start off with 4 wide. And, I think they need to get back to basics and come out under center. Let Elijah Mitchell set the tone. You know what I'm saying? Just be a run-first offense. And then set up the play action. Go down the field to Debo or Kittle. Now that he's going to be back, hopefully. So we got Arizona coming up. I think, they're 7-1. And I mean, that's probably the best, or maybe the top 2-3 teams in the league. They're saying Kyler Murray is banged up. He's got an ankle, but he probably will go. If we get that win and get to 4-4, that'll be huge. So I'm not gonna give no score, no prediction. I just know that it's gonna be big if we can get that up, turn the season around, and we got something to play for. Oh yeah, man. What about them Dubs? The Warriors looking good, man. Sitting pretty at 6-1. Last night I caught the whole game. 114-92 against Charlotte. The boy Jordan Poole, he kind of snapped out of a slight slump that he was in, but man, he's proven that he got the potential to be, like solid. Man, I think he could average 20. He went for 31 points. He went for 31 points. It was crazy because he was damn near the number 1 option on the court. There was even Curry was just like feed the beast, feed the high hand, and he kept passing it to Poole, and Poole just kept shooting. He ain't afraid to keep shooting. He got that. His percentage isn't the greatest, but I mean, you just got to keep shoot. You just got to keep at it, and he knocked down several threes last night. 31 points, career high. Warriors win 114-92. Steph Curry said he was feeling a little bit under the weather, only had 15 points. But Gary Payton, the second, was, man, he's like a revelation out there. He's like, man, defense, he got that spring, he got bounce to him. He's athletic, and that's another, I think it's going to be another key component off the bench, for the Dubs moving forward. I see him getting more minutes. Overall, I'm impressed, man. We 6-1. I ain't got really too many complaints. I know that when Wiseman gets back here, I think he's got to be better than what Looney's bringing to the table. Looney's, I mean, he's solid, but I think offensively he doesn't give you a whole lot. He doesn't give you a whole lot, and I know. Wiseman does. I've seen he can knock down threes, he can hit mid-ranges, he can get up, and elevate, get the alley-oops. So it's just going to be another weapon. And I know y'all seen the footage of Clay and what he's been looking like warming up. It's crazy because he's running around, moving around, shooting, hitting threes. It's been 2 years, a year since the first injury, which was, I think, the ACL, and then after that he tore the Achilles, if I'm not mistaken. But he looks like he's he's able to do whatever. Why isn't he playing now? But, you know, the medical people might be saying like, or he might be telling them there's a little bit of pain and feels sore, and they don't want to, you know, put him in full go contact because it could be right then and there. Like that's when he could stretch it. He could stress that ligament, or he could do something to make it reactivate. So that's probably why they're taking their time. But when you see the footage, it's like, damn, put him in now. Shit, he look good. He's hitting threes. He's out there running around. But I think from what I hear, he'll be back at Christmas time. And once we have that full squad, man, it's a wrap, man. I mean, from what I'm looking at, from what I see, the Lakers, they're getting together slowly, but I just don't think it's they're gonna be a problem, because Westbrook is gonna revert to who he is. So he's just gonna shoot too much. He's gonna turn the ball over, and it's gonna be too much pressure on LeBron and AD. When we played them the first time, both of them went off. They had damn near, they were hot. They both had perfect all-star caliber games, and we still beat them. So that bench is going to be too much to handle. So let's keep supporting them Dubs, man. They got a game Friday night. We'll be keeping that for sure. And yes, sir, man. Dubs 6-1, on top of the game right now. So let's keep it going. I'm talking about them Kings, not the Sacramento Kings. I'm talking about the East Bay Kings, the ABA, American Basketball Association. We got our first game of the season coming up this Saturday. The ABA, I don't know if y'all know about the ABA. The ABA is formerly part of the NBA. They were in the 1970s. A lot of the legends of the NBA came from the ABA, like Dr. J, Rick Barry. The league was absorbed by the NBA, and they brought over the Denver Nuggets, the Indiana Pacers, New York Nets, and San Antonio Spurs. Y'all should go check out that movie Semi-Pro. It's funny, man. That boy Will Ferrell, Andre 3000 from Outkast, Woody Harrelson's in there. That's some good shit. You go check that out. It's tell you a little bit more about the ABA. But that's the league that I'm in with my squad, the East Bay Kings. I need y'all to come support us. Come out to our games. Tickets is on sale right now at eastbaykings.com. So we about to get that popping. I'm gonna show y'all some highlights from the first week next week. And right now, actually, I got to get to practice. So I'm gonna cut this short today. We really putting in the time, putting in the grind. So I got to get out there and make sure everything's in line. So that's it. We out. See y'all next week. It's your boy Renz Jr. signing off. 510radio.com. Renz 510 Radio. Keep tuning in for 24/7 West Coast slaps. Bring it to your car. Bring it with you when you're working out. You know what I'm saying? Representing that West Coast, Bay Area to LA for sure. You know what I mean? See y'all next week.